And welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you've been having a good day wherever you are. And I'm keen for this one, guys. I really am. In this video, I wanted to talk about why it's important to pursue what is meaningful and not what is expedient. Okay? And if any of you guys have read Jordan Peterson's book 12 Rules for Life, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But this is just such an important concept because it's applicable to everything in life, and it's really what separates successful people from unsuccessful people. And in this video, I'm just going to go why it's important to resist doing what is expedient. And expediency is the following of blind impulse, okay? And what I mean by that is you have the impulse to go and do something and you just go and do it blindly without really considering, okay, should I be spending my time a little bit better? You know, I'm sure we can all relate when we've got an assignment due or we've got some work we need to be doing and we're getting off task and we're like, I really want to be doing this work, but you just can't handle that impulse, right? To go and spend a couple of minutes on YouTube or flick through your phone or check that notification that popped up on your phone, all of those things. Basically, I'm talking about the idea that something better might be attained in the future by giving up something of value in the present. And really, in essence, this is the delay of gratification. And we all know what gratification looks like implicitly, right? We are scrolling through our phone and it is so mentally stimulating. And frankly, our brains are wired to crave that whenever we have access to it and get it while we can. But because we live in a different age, we have different environments, we have different causes and effects, and we don't have to rely as much on our innate adaptations and our primal habits to get us to survive. And in fact, if we follow those things, what will end up happening is we will end up making life more and more hard for ourselves and increase that suffering. And that's not good, okay? I don't think you guys want a life that is suffering. You guys want a life that is meaningful, okay? And this is how you do it. Because if we can begin to regulate our immediate impulses, we can really stop making things as hard as they are for ourselves in the future and create a better life for ourselves. And I want to talk about how the successful people are the ones that bargain with the future. The question I want to ask you guys is, will you pick the successful sacrifice or the unsuccessful sacrifice, right? The unsuccessful sacrifice. Which one of those are you going to pick? Because I'm sure you guys have heard the phrase, we are free to choose, but we are not free from the outcome of that choice. So which one are you going to choose? Because you get to pick your sacrifice. I remember I was watching a video by Jordan Peterson. He talks about how you can pick your damn sacrifice. Okay? You get to pick if you want to play PlayStation every day, all day for the rest of your life, or if you want to do something that will actually create opportunities in life and give you meaning, that will make the world a better place. Do something that you love, something while you're doing it, the time will just fly by. And as you guys pick that short-term sacrifice, right, you're sacrificing that short-term pleasure for something that might be more meaningful in the future. You begin to not only see the direct result of that sacrifice, but it has the flow-on effect. And what I'm talking about when I say this is, say for example that if I went and worked out at the gym, not only would I be noticing my muscles growing a little bit bigger in the next following days, but after I exercise immediately, I would be feeling more energized during the day. I would want to attack things more, right? And my ability to handle stress put on my body goes up, increases, right? I'm better at handling stress against this physical stress, but that translate to emotional and psychological stress. Yeah, you're able to put up with more of that stress. Okay, and my mood would lift. I would feel happier as a result after you get that hormonal release after you've worked out, and it feels good, right? It feels great. And I would treat my friends and my family with more love and respect. I would be more focused and concentrated in the things I was doing. And one of the best rewards I think out of it is the next day your what am I trying to say? Level of comparison for the next day goes up just fractionally, right? Each and every day you're getting just a fraction little bit better, right? And that comparison slowly goes up. And although in the moment it might not seem like that much, all right, and it doesn't matter where you start. If you start out with just doing 10 push-ups in the first day, and then the next day, you can do 10 push-ups and, 10 minutes of homework, or you can do 10 push-ups and half an hour of reading. But each day, you're just doing a little bit more. You're at the start of the day, you're asking yourself, what can I do that will make my life a little bit better than it was yesterday? And that level of comparison goes up. This brings me to my next point of, over the long term, those really fractional changes are like night and day. Within 3 months of you consistently improving fractionally every day, you will notice a massive difference. And that is only in 3 months. That's why change can happen so quick, because you have no idea how efficient people get. You have no idea how efficient they are. Right now, you have your level of productivity work, but you go and talk to any sort of business CEO, and poor mate, they work hard. They work long hours, and they are incredibly efficient and focused. So that's just sort of some of the flow-on effects we feel, not just immediately after we choose to sacrifice our short-term gratification for something longer term, but there's also those flow-on effects, right? And the opposite is true if we choose to sacrifice the long-term gain for the short-term pleasure. Okay? What does that manifest? It manifests a lot of suffering. It manifests hell. It manifests lying and scheming your way through life and cheating. And that's frankly not how I would like to live personally, but that results there too. That is the result of the sacrifice you pick. So pick your damn sacrifice. You get to pick it. You're not free from the outcome, but you're free to choose which one.